there is big news on this Friday edition of What's New. It's the news that so many of you have been waiting for. Most of your summertime activities now have a green light from Governor Mike DeWine, and that includes Cedar Point. And that's not the only place that will be reopening soon. Laura Queso, happy Friday to you. Share the details, please.
Oh, do I have details? Happy Friday to you too, Jay. Okay, this is all news, new news coming in just a couple of hours ago. After weeks of waiting, we now know Cedar Point and Kings Island have permission to welcome guests inside the park for the 2020 season on Friday, June 19th. That's actually 2 weeks from today. This also includes water parks throughout the state. Now, the governor also announced the state's casinos and racinos have been permitted to reopen on June 19th, too, including the Jack Casino in downtown Cleveland. The same goes for outdoor theaters once they submit plans to the state. As always, there are safety measures in place. And the governor says while the virus is still very much alive, we are making progress.
The movement statewide is good. We are below, at this point, one person infecting another person. So all of those things allow us just to continue to move forward cautiously.
Now, one other thing, PGA's Memorial Tournament in Dublin will be allowed to host fans, yes, from July 13th to 19th, Jay.
Oh boy, that is huge news for sports fans and golf fans. That's such a wonderful tournament. It is so well attended each year. Of course, played at Jack Nicklaus's Muirfield down in Dublin, Ohio. So, Laura, the governor has given Cedar Point the green light for June 19th, but I imagine there's a lot of work to do for the park between then and now. Do we know exactly when they will be allowing visitors?
In short, no. But Cedar Point did put out a statement late this afternoon saying that it will announce an opening date as soon as they confirm details with the governor. So no exact date yet. But again, we do know that the governor said they can open 2 weeks from today, Jay.
All right, interesting. A lawsuit was filed against the state just yesterday on behalf of the amusement parks to open. It will not make it to court now. Laura, thank you so much. We'll see you in the 5:30 half hour of What's New.